Dr. Quentin Young has had a long and distinguished career as a medical doctor and a public health policy leader in the United States. He recently celebrated his birthday, still young after having turned 87. A longtime friend of President Barack Obama and more recently a critic of his healthcare policy, Dr. Young has been a vocal proponent of universal and comprehensive healthcare for all for several decades. He fought to end racial discrimination in access to health care in Chicago area hospitals in the 1950s. Along with the Medical Committee for Human Rights, he was an active participant in the civil rights struggles in the American South, where he first met Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., later becoming his personal physician in Chicago. Whether it was the fight against racism and discrimination, or the fight to end the American war in Vietnam, or confronting the House Unamerican Activities Committee, or the fight for patients' rights, prisoners' rights, or the rights of people with HIV or AIDS, he was there as a leading participant in the struggles. Now he is here with us in the fight for Dr. Binayak Sen's freedom.
I've become acquainted with the plight of Dr. Sen, a doctor who is now incarcerated for saying things that were unpopular with the government. And that evokes the strongest possible response from me because of my own personal experience and the fact that governments do that. They take people who are courageous enough to identify real problems and try to silence them by incarceration. That's wrong and it should be resisted. My every hope is that Dr. Sen will be allowed to return to normal life and continue his good work on behalf of the people.